Alright, story time. So, I'm gonna have to explain this video more. I can only look or walk. I can't do both, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if anybody has used, if anybody's even listening to this, has used a deep fryer, a restaurant fryer, a big grill fryer. Because I haven't, okay? And this is the second time I've ever had to clean it in my life. I've never had to clean them. You have to take all the grease through a strainer, put it into big pots, and then dump it back into the top. And it's not the right way to do it. There's like a machine, but you can do it this way. So I don't know. I was just doing it, just doing like I told. So I turned the pilot light off. Right, I turned it off, and I drained the grease out. I drained all of it off. And there's 4 big burners, and they're like long metal tubes. There's 4 of them, and they go, like if you're standing at the front of it, they go 4 straight back. There's 4 of them, like jail bars almost. So I drained all the oil out, and it's down past the burners, and I'm thinking, this is smoking a lot more than it usually is, okay? Right? And as soon as I'm thinking that, dude, boom, dude, this thing caught on fire. We're talking about like a fire. And it wasn't high enough to... Okay, this thing caught on fire. So everyone's like, oh, don't throw water on it. Don't throw water on it. And like everyone's running around, dude. And they're trying to find like shit to throw on it. Dude, listen. I walk to the back. I get a big metal cookie sheet, and I come out, and I put it over the fire, put the whole thing over the fire. They're still burning a little bit underneath. We'll call him Hat, okay, the guy I work with. Hat says, it's still burning underneath, so he takes the thing, the cookie sheet up, boom, the fire starts right back up again. I calmly walk to the back, and I got a smaller cookie sheet, one that fits even better over the fire. I come up, and it's my fault for starting a fire, okay? But he put, like, there's 2 kinds of rags. We have, like, washcloth rags, cotton, and then we have, like, polish your car rags. They're, like, polyester, right? They're not cotton. He was putting these things on the fire over top of the long black tubes. And then I put the thing on it, right? Went out. So now that it's out, and we realized I didn't shut the thing off to begin with, and whoops, my bad. Okay, it was the first time ever doing it by myself. The second time doing it, first by myself. So the fires are all out, right? Now I picked the cookie sheet up and realized the rags that he used are now burnt to the burners, dude. Like, dude, they're like plastic, okay, and you can't pick it off. I'm thinking, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna be here forever. So I took my knife and I started like shaving it almost off the metal, and then I eventually got a putty scraper and was able to scrape it all off. But now the problem is we can't get it relit. We light the pilot, you hold the button in, you light the pilot, you let it go for a little bit to get the filament hot, and then let the button go and the pilot stays lit. It will not stay lit. I was down there for 3 minutes, we timed it. Cannot get this thing lit again. All the oil's back in the top of it and all the plastic's gone. We just cannot get it lit, okay? Now I'm on to the 5th fryer that I had to clean. The last and final. And there's water now on my desk, and I'll tell you why. I finished the thing, and then you have to put the grease in the gigantic bucket. You have to lift it up and dump it in the metal. And you have to hold the rags over on the handles because they're so hot. When I dumped the thing, dude, the grease got all over the rag, like instantly. Boiling hot, dude. But I can't let this thing go, dude, because I'm into it, right? So I was eventually able to get the grease in and some expletives, right? Okay. So now I'm walking around with this little kid's cup full of ice water everywhere I go. Because I got these bubbles all over my fingers, in my thumb, dude. And it's just horrendous. The second I take my finger, out of the ice water, okay, now it starts burning again, and I have to. But it's like eating a hot pepper. Like you drink a little bit of milk, and then it sucks again. And it's just, the fryer was a nightmare tonight. There's grease all over the floor. And the thing was golfing, right? Okay? Like, I don't know. I've been around some fires, okay? And I'm looking at this big-ass red fire extinguisher hanging on the wall. And I knew, well, if it gets that bad, it's sorry. I'm just going to pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep, right? Pass. That's what you got to do. I'm ready to just let her rip, dude. I love using fire extinguishers. The last one I had put out a car fire, and it was awesome, dude. It was awesome. But that's my story from today. So now I'm walking around with this little, I don't know if you can hear it, clinky, clinky, little ice cup that I have a bucket of ice that I run home from work that every now and again I'll put some ice in and I'll dump a little water out. And we gotta hold on a second because this shit's getting all over my desk. But yeah, that's why I was gonna make a video tonight. I already had it all planned out. I was gonna make a video. I was gonna make a nice little video, all calm, you know. But now I can only look or move because I burned all of my gaming fingers. I should have let it burn, dude. I should have let it burn because when I was burnt, when it was on fire, I was physically okay and mentally. I was with it. I was with it. I was looking at the fire and I had scanned it, and I said to myself, well, eventually this is gonna go out. This isn't gonna, right? Because that would just be if you just had a fire that was always burning, that could be the perpetual motion machine, right? So it's like just scientifically, I know I'm using a fryer, dude, and I didn't know that you were supposed to turn it off. Well, I thought I turned it off, but I didn't. The knob was still on 350. So that's the story of that. Yeah, burned my fingers smooth off, dude. All my fingerprints are gone. Now bubbled up, so bubbled up, dude. My ring, I had a ring on. It was burned around my finger. So that's the little clinking story of the ice cups. And I'm gonna have to sleep with this. I'm gonna fall asleep with my fingers in the glass. But I can tell you this, 100% with utmost certainty, that this is not as bad as a toothache. Absolutely not. Because a toothache, oh no, you can't put ice on it. You can't just wake up, get a couple ice, go back to bed. So you keep spilling the goddamn water everywhere. We cannot be spilling water around this area. But yeah, the girl at work, we'll call her Glasses. Glasses was said to me, she says, you gotta put ice on that right away. You gotta put ice on that right away. I burned my hand like that working at Panera. You gotta put ice on that. And I tried to be a tough guy. Nah, I ain't gonna put ice on it, Right? And the next time she saw me, I had a glass of ice in my hand. Yeah, you were right. This is terrible. And I had to close the restaurant like that. We had to close the restaurant. I had to close the restaurant. I had to scrub the floor with a deck brush and a squeegee and a broom. And I had to wipe stuff down and lift things. And it was I had to keep my glass of ice water close because I can get out of it. I can do a couple things before it just becomes too unbearable. So, but that's the story. Yeah. So, this burning tomorrow it'll be better. It will be completely gone. I won't even notice it. My body will have healed itself. A tooth, no. You need antibiotics and the whole nine. But I caught the thing on fire, dude, and I'm standing there wow, I just did this. Dude, it was, oh my God, dude, it was the funniest thing I've ever found. And I'm thinking well, I just lost my job. Should I just walk out the door? Go over to Go over to the next building. Say, hey, yeah, it didn't go so good there. I know what to do now. I know that you burn and learn, right? So that was that. But all right, I gotta do something with this water because this is a mess. And my dog. Oh, that's right. That's right. And I came home. My dog pooped all over the floor. It was just an absolute mess. It was just. It was like snack pack mess, you know. And my house stinks. I can't even open the doors because it's raining sideways. And I need more ice in my cup because that all melted. But lucky me. Alright. That's that. Sophie.